Hey, this is Victor, and today we're going to work on the sports skill of basketball. So, what you're going to need for us to be successful today, you need a ball of some kind. That could mean that you have a smaller ball, bouncy ball, playground ball. You could even try it with a tennis ball, dog toy, and by that I mean a ball. Some sort of bouncy ball, okay? What we're also going to look for is some kind of paper plate or some kind of flat surface. Now, just an idea of a modification you can do. I didn't have any plates, any paper plates or anything like that. I had bowls. But what I did with the bowls is I just cut them up like a sun, and now they can lay flat on the ground for the most part. And that's what we're gonna use today. Alrighty, let's get started. The key to starting any kind of sports skill is to start with a nice warm-up. So we're gonna do a quick warm-up together. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna run 10 laps. Doesn't mean I'm gonna run in circles, we're gonna run back and forth 10 times, okay? So, let's get started then. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you can also walk. 5. Speed walk 6. Sprint 7. Skip 8. I'm just kidding on the skip. 9. And 10. Next, we're gonna do 10 jumping jacks. Let's go together. If you get tired, you can pause. I'll also show you some modifications you can do. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go 10, but here's another modification. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go marching in place. We're gonna do 10 marches. That's when you put your hands out in front of you and you bring your knees up to your hands. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's the warm-up. First thing we're gonna try is dribbling. The setup that I have is I just have my paper plate on the ground and I'm going to stand next to my paper plate. It's gonna look like this. So here I am next to my paper plate and I'm ready for my drill. So we're gonna start with dribbling. We're gonna be dribbling in place to start. So with the ball, I just wanted to go over something real quick. A lot of us play basketball, and I remember a lot of you, it was your favorite sport. I just want to cover this to make sure we cover our bases here. So I want to talk about how our hand is going to interact with the ball while we're dribbling, okay? So when we dribble, it can be so tempting to just slap that ball, but we don't want to do that. So I don't want a flat hand hitting the ball. Hard to control, right? What I want is I want more of like a finger pad petting motion. Like that. Let's give it a try with the dribbling drill. To stand, I'm gonna bend my knees, stick my butt out just a little bit so my chest comes forward, and I'm in a good stance here. To show you from here, I'm gonna bend my knees, I'm gonna stick my chest out a little bit, stick the booty out a little bit, and we're good to go. Activity 1, what we're gonna do in our ready stance is we're gonna be dribbling the ball onto the plate. Let's go for 5 to start. Some guidelines, you're gonna want when your ball bounces, you're gonna want it to come up to about your waist here, okay? Your waist, yes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when you're ready, this is level 2. That was level 1. Level 2 is going to be dribbling the ball onto the plate without watching the ball. So we're gonna keep our eyes forward. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Let's give it a try. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 3, dribbling when you have an attacker coming at you. So you see I have this little thing running around here, this little dog. Well, she's gonna try to take this ball from me. Now I'm gonna do my best to defend. I'm not gonna push her away. I'm not gonna slap her away, because that'd be a foul. I'm just gonna hold my arm up and try my best to protect the ball from her. For you at home, if you don't have anybody who's gonna be trying to take the ball from you, sister, brother, parent, or dog, then just imagine somebody and hold your arm out to keep them back from the ball, okay? So, I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna see how many dribbles I can get. I'm gonna keep my eyes scanning for my attackers. If you don't have anybody, look at me while you do this. And we're gonna try our best to get as many dribbles as we can. Try to get at least 5. I know I'm gonna try. Ready? And let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For my last level of dribbling, level 4, I have 5 plates set up about the same distance apart in a line. Go ahead and get that set up, and then let's give it a try. So what I'm gonna try to do here, level 4, the last level of dribbling, then we're gonna move on, is I'm gonna try to dribble while moving, okay? So I have 5 set up here. I'm gonna try to do 5 dribbles while I go, okay? Feel free to watch it before you try it. So watch first and then try it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that again together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to do a bounce pass. Let me just show you what this looks like first. Step pass. Step pass. Step pass. What I did there was I used a wall as my partner. You can also use a partner if you have one to pass it back and forth, okay? I don't happen to have a partner that can pass me the ball, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the wall, okay? So here's how we break it down. I set up a plate. I'm gonna aim for the plate when I pass. I'm gonna be at the plate, take a few steps back. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps away from the plate. I'm gonna step. Step. Which foot do you step with? You're going to step with your non-preferred foot. So in my case, I'm stepping with the left foot because my preferred is the right. So, step, bounce the ball on the plate, step, pass. You want to give it enough force so that it bounces to what you imagine the chest level will be on your partner. So however tall your partner is, you want it to bounce them to where it's at their chest, okay? So if I'm imagining my chest level right around here, I want the ball to hit the wall right there. So, step, pass, and that was about right, the right area on the wall. If I do it too hard, step, pass, no one's chest is up there. That's gonna be really tall and you're gonna go way over your partner. And if I don't give it enough force, step, pass, they won't be able to catch that either. So let's go ahead and try 5 step passes together. Step, pass. Step, pass. See, that one was a little high for me. That's 2. Step, pass. 3. Step, pass. 4. Step, pass. 5. And since I had one a little high, I'm gonna do a bonus one. Step pass, 6 for me. The last skill that we're gonna work on is called shooting. So what we're gonna do is we have the ball here, right? I'm gonna position my hands very specifically on the ball. My left hand is my non-preferred hand. So I'm gonna place it on the side of the ball to support it. My right hand is my preferred hand. So I'm gonna place it on the back of the ball. And this is gonna be the position that I'm gonna wanna hold the ball in. Let's say that we're the other way. If my right hand were my non-preferred hand, side of the ball, left hand, back of the ball, and switch, switch. So let's try that together. We're standing here, bring our ball up, and get into shooting position. Then hold the ball, shooting position. Hold the ball, non-preferred hand side, preferred hand on the back, shooting position. Hold the ball, shooting position. Hold the ball, shooting position. 2 more times, hold the ball and shooting position. 1 more time, hold the ball and shooting position. Good. Now that we have shooting position down, I'm just gonna go over a couple things that we're gonna use to shoot, okay? So we're gonna do something called BEEF. BEEF is an acronym, which means that each letter stands for something. The B in BEEF stands for bend your knees, okay? The E in BEEF stands for bend your elbows. So we're in shooting position, our elbows are bent. The other E in BEEF stands for eyes on the target. So our eyes are looking for a target, and the F in BEEF has to do with how we shoot the ball. So when I shoot this ball, I'm gonna flick the wrist of my preferred hand, which in my case is the right hand. So B, E, E, F. Just like that. For my setup here, I have a chair that I'm gonna be using to shoot at. You can use a chair, you can use a bucket, you can use a box if you got a nice big box that you had something shipped in. You can use whatever you have as a target to shoot into. I'm gonna use a chair because I like the idea of the ball being able just to bounce in the chair and bounce off, okay? So if I'm standing in front of my target, which is a chair here, I'm gonna get into position by taking 10 steps back from the chair. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you don't have room for 10 steps, take as many steps back that you can, up to 10. And if you take these 10 steps back and you're shooting and it's not happening for you, that's okay. What we can do is we can modify it and you only take 5 steps back. So for now, we're gonna start shooting to the chair. So here I am, I'm all set. I'm gonna do some shooting. Watch this first one, and then we're gonna do the rest together. I do B, bend the knees, E, bend the elbows, E, eyes on the target, F, flick the wrist. And as you can see, I hit the chair. So, now I'm gonna have you try it with me. I kind of like it like a little song, so sing along with me as you can. A B, bend the knees, E, elbows in, E, eyes on the target, and F, flick the wrist. That's one. Let's do that again. A 5, 6, 7, and a B. Bend the knees, E. Elbows in, E. Eyes on that target, and F. Flick the wrist. I'm pulverizing this chair. We're going to aim for 3 more of those, okay? A 5, 6, 7, and a B. Bend the knees, E. Elbows in, E. Eyes on the target, and F. Flick the wrist. A B. Bend the knees, a E. Elbows in, an E. Eyes on the target, and F. Flip the wrist. Let's go one more time. A B. Bend the knees, a E. Elbows in, a E. Eyes on the target, a F. Flick the wrist. Conclusion. All right.